On next topic, MVC. On next topic, MVC. Note on. MVC stands for Model View Controller. MVC stands for Model View Controller. MVC stands for Model View Controller. Here, model is a Java bean. View is a JSP. And controller is a solid. Here, model is a Java bean. View is a JSP. And controller is a solid. It is used to separate. It is used to separate presentation logic, comma, business logic, comma, controlling logic, comma, data access logic, and data. It is used to separate presentation logic, business logic, controlling logic, data access logic, and data. Say MVC full form Model View Controller. MVC full form Model View Controller. Model is a Java bean. View is a JSP. Controller is a solid. What is the purpose of this one is presentation logic, business logic, controlling logic, data access logic, data all can be separated. By separating, what are the benefits? I'll explain. First of all, you observe internet. 1990 internet came. 1990 internet came. Okay. 1990 internet came and exists in the market. Then they started to develop internet applications by using C, C++, Smalltalk, Ada, Simula, what are the languages already exist before Java. Using those programming languages, using CGI specification, they started internet applications. 1995, Java came. Okay, especially made for internet applications. 1996, Solids came. It is a specification for developing web applications. 1999, JSP came. It is as compared to Solids, it is easy. Okay. Here, one minute. See, See, MVC. MVC stands for Model View Controller. Here, model is a Java bean. View is a JSP. And controller is a solid. It is used to separate presentation logic, business logic, controlling logic, data access logic, and data. Okay. This is a given. Just you observe. MVC stands for Model View Controller. Model is a Java bean, view is a JSP, controller is a solid. It is used to separate presentation logic, business logic, controlling logic, data access logic, and data. But what is the use of this one is to separate the logics. By separating, what are the benefits? What are the benefits? I'll explain. See, 1990, internet came. When internet came and exists in the market, they started to develop internet applications by using C, C++, Java, C, C++, Smalltalk, Ada, Simula, what are the language already is there. With those languages, they started to develop internet application. After a few days, 1995, Java came. 1995, Java came. Then remaining all languages, they stopped because Java especially made for internet applications. Then Java became as popular, it was boomed in the industry. At that time, there was CGI specification. Later, solids came. 1996, solids came. Then CGI outdated. But here, why they stopped C, C++ programming language? Instead of like with a C, C++ also you can develop an internet application. But when Java came, those all stopped. Why they stopped? Two reasons: security, platform independent. With that reasons, that is stopped. But CGI, Common Gateway Interface, it was popular specification before 96. When solids came, outdated. Why CGI outdated? Every request, new process created. I explained, no? That is before starting solids I given. That is the reason CGI outdated. After 3 years only, JSP came. JSP came. Then they started JSP. In that only, JSP using Java beans came. JSP using Java beans. Like this, one by one concepts introduced. Now, okay, 1990 to 95. 1990 to 95, they used other programming languages. 1990 to 95, they used other programming languages. When Java came, other programming language stopped to develop internet applications because as compared to other programming language, Java is more secure. With that reason, other programming language stopped to use. Java became as popular and it was booming in the industry. Now also booming in the industry for developing internet applications. 1996, solids came. So previously CGI was popular, Common Gateway Interface. When solids came, CGI outdated because CGI based web server creates a new process for every request. That is the reason outdated. Solids become as popular. But just in 3 years, JSP came. Then JSP become as popular. As compared to solid, JSP easy. Next, JSP using Java beans started. Because JDBC code, if you write separate, And the presentation, business logic, these all if you write separate, it is more better. It is easiest way. That's what this has become as popular. After few days, MVC came. After few days, MVC came. With that, more benefits are there. First, what they did, 1996 to 1999, they used only solids. 99 onwards, they used only JSP. Later, they started JSP using Java beans. And later, solid, JSP, Java bean, these three combined, that is only MVC. So instead of developing with only solids, with only JSP using Java bean, solid, JSP, Java bean, these three, if we combine, it is more better appears. How it is better? What are the benefits? I'll explain. Now, you observe. Solids, JSP. Solid, JSP, each and everything having advantage, disadvantage. Now, writing HTML code in solid better or JSP better? Writing HTML code, JSP better. HTML nothing but presentation logic. Writing HTML code in solid little complicated. Always pw.println you have to write. But in JSP it is very simple, very easily you can write, freely you can write. No need to depend on JSP. No need to depend on Java. Directly HTML you can add it. But in solids, always you are depending on solid. Println. See, solids as compared to solids, JSP better for 1 minute. See, presentation logic, HTML code is better. HTML code, if you want to write, JSP is better. Instead of solid, JSP better. Now, receiving request, sending response. Receiving request, sending response. Controlling. Controlling purpose, solid better or JSP better? Solid better. Reason, do get, do post, service. All methods appears. Solid request, solid response as a parameter also appears. We are writing in a solid program like this. Do get. Solid request. Solid response. Like this we are writing. No? Solid request, solid response. Like this we are writing. Okay. Solid request, solid response. Like this we are writing. This will receive request. This will send response. Okay. It will send the response. So this solid request interface is responsible to receive request. Solid response is responsible to send response. So receiving request purpose this one, sending response purpose this one. It is appears in the solid program itself. That's what it is better. But in JSP, these all hidden. In JSP, request response doesn't appears. You are writing directly request.get parameter because in a JSP, that is implicit object reference. Request, response, those all implicit object references. It doesn't appears to you. So that's what solid is better for receiving request, sending response. That is called controlling logic. Now, presentation logic purpose, which is better? JSP. Controlling logic purpose, solid. Okay, that is okay. That's what solid, JSP, both required. Now, writing JDBC code. Writing JDBC code, solid better or JSP better? Solid better or JSP better? JDBC code. You have seen recently yesterday JSTL, but that JSTL has limitations. All not possible. Okay, JSTL some tags prepared. That functionality only can implement. Like a prepared statement, like a callable statement, those are little difficult to maintain in JSTL. It is complicated. So, as compared to Sowlet and JSP, normal Java JSP also not better. Sowlet also not better. JSP also not better. Normal Java class, that is better. That is only Bean, Java Bean. It is Java class, no? Writing JDBC code inside the Sowlet also complicated. Where you will write init method, will write some code. Service method will write some code. Like that you are writing. That is okay. And also JSP. Again JSP init method, JSP destroy method is all you have to write. That is also complicated. But if you write normal Java Bean, Java class, it is more better. That's what Java Bean required. So controlling logic purpose, Sowlet better. Presentation logic purpose, JSP better. And data access logic, JDBC. Data access logic, nothing but JDBC. The data will be in a database. To access the data, we are writing some logic. That is nothing but JDBC code. That is called data access logic. That's what JDBC purpose, normal Java class better. That is Java Bean better. Data with a setter getter methods. We can store the data, we can get the data. That is also Java Bean only better. Business logic. Also, you can write in a Sowlet also, JSP also, Java Bean also. You can write. And this is also in normal Java class you can write. Business logic, nothing but, suppose student marks is there, total marks. That is nothing but business logic. And giving a rank, that is nothing but business logic. Suppose you want to withdraw money in bank application, balance equal to balance minus amount. That is nothing but business logic. And deposit money, balance equal to balance plus amount. That type of logic you can write in Java Bean also, JSP also, Sowlet also. That is not a problem. That is in a program only will write. Okay. Like this, presentation logic, business logic, controlling logic, data access logic, data, all will be there in a one program. For example, you already studied Sowlet's. In a Sowlet's login and registration program I explained. That program I'll open to understand presentation, business logic, everything. In a one program, presentation will be there, business logic will be there, data access logic will be there, controlling logic will be there, data will be there. All will be present in previous programs. Those all you can separate with helping of MVC. If it separate, more benefits are there. What are the benefits? I'll show you. First, presentation logic, business logic, controlling logic, data access logic, data. These all I'll show you in a program. See, suppose login. In this login here, some Sowlets we written. Example, login Sowlet. Here or registration Sowlet. Anyone Sowlet to understand. Here we are displaying you have registered successfully. This is we are designing with HTML code. It is nothing but presentation. You have registered successfully. Login hyperlink. You have registered successfully and login hyperlink. This is we are displaying. This is we are displaying. This is nothing but presentation logic. See, in this program, presentation logic is there. Okay. Now controlling logic. See here. Receiving request parameters with request. Sending this message through response. It is nothing but controlling logic. And here JDBC code is connection establishment. Class dot for name driver manager dot get connection. After that, here. After that, communicating with database with this one. It is nothing but data access logic. Data access logic. Okay. Here first name, last name, username, password received. That is nothing but data. Data. In this program, business logic is not there. We didn't write. Business logic, we didn't write in this program. Now, here, these are all present in a one program. Suppose what I want is this program, in this program, this you have registered successfully and login. I want to display with more attractive. I want to design. Then very difficult to update. If while updating here, affected on entire Java program. Because that logic also here only this logic. If you want to update here, this one, just to call office boy. If you want to update here, it is very difficult to update. If you want to update here, very difficult to update here. 1 minute. Online students, 1 minute wait. See, if you want to update here, if you want to modify, suppose you want to design, if you want to design more attractive this page, if you want to design this page more attractive, you need to update here. While updating, effect on your solid program also. Suppose you want to change the database here. If you want to change the database, here only you have to change. Okay. Here we written configuration parameters. You can retrieve from data, this XML file also. And any queries if you want to update or any fields if you want to update, here only you have to update. While updating here, effect on other program also. And data, suppose you want to increase some other of this one, instead of this one, if you make it separate programs, presentation purpose one program, business logic purpose one program, controlling logic purpose one program, data access logic separate programs, if you make it, then more benefits will be there. That is only MVC. Now, next heading, MVC architecture. Note on MVC architecture. Here already diagram is there. I'll show you the diagram. MVC architecture. Okay, it is not there. I'll write. See, it is web server. It is browser, web client. It is web client. Receiving request, sending response. Which is better? Solid. So it is controller. Controller. Now here you will type the request, then your request password to controller. Okay. Whatever you asked request, the request password to Java Bean model. It is model. Then it will pass the request to model. This model communicates with database. This model is going to communicate with database. And it will get the data. The data hand over to again controller. Controller will send to JSP. Presentation purpose, JSP better. Like view. And this will send the response to browser. So here, controller nothing but solid. Model nothing but Java Bean. View nothing but JSP. Like this we'll use. This is called MVC architecture. Note down. MVC architecture. Arrows also write clearly. While developing web application, if you use Solid, JSP, Java Bean, more benefits are there. Here also one Java bean view also. Two side arrows. Here two side arrows, here two side arrows, here two side, remaining one side. Suppose here, suppose if you take online results, suppose if you take example online results from browser, will send hall ticket number to servlet. Servlet will pass the hall ticket number to model. It is communicating with database to get the data. After getting data, only data will be here only. Reference passed to Servlet. Servlet will hand over to JSP. JSP communicates with Java bean to get the data. That data passed. Everything controlled by Servlet. And communicating with database is only here. Presentation only here. Presentation here. Communicating with database here. Everything controlled here. Like this, we'll make it separate. Then presentation with only HTML possible. With only HTML means static content. Dynamic content means JSP required. Dynamic. Because every hall ticket number data will be different. That is dynamically required. That's what JSP. If it is everything possible with HTML, JSP is not required. Okay. Static content means HTML. Dynamic content means JSP required. See, for example, from browser, hall ticket number will pass. How will pass? One HTML program also required. There also presentation. So one HTML program will write. With that hall ticket number will send. Servlet is going to receive. Servlet will pass the hall ticket number to Java bean. Java bean communicates with database. Data loaded. The data will be placed here only. The data reference only passed to Servlet. Servlet JSP will communicate with Java bean to get the data. After getting data, the data passed to browser. That will be happen. Okay. Now, this is theoretically, programmatically architecture I'll give. Next, write it. Advantages of MVC. First one, easy to update. Second one, easy to maintain. First one, easy to update. Second one, easy to maintain. Easy to update, easy to maintain. So if you want to update, it is very easy. Maintaining also very easy. But writing program complicated. Okay. That is the reason only frameworks came. First you are learning like this. This is one example. Say this is programmatically. You observe here how it will be. Just you observe. Just listen. Don't write. I'll give time for writing. It is result.html. It is just a HTML program. Okay. It is HTML program. Enter hall ticket number. You will enter one hall ticket number. You will click on submit button. Then request passed to Servlet. Servlet will receive hall ticket number. This hall ticket number passed to one DAO class, data access object. It is separate class I am writing. Instead of writing data access logic, these two also I'll make it separate. So hall ticket number I'll pass to this DAO class. This DAO class will communicate with database by using JDBC. This hall ticket number data loaded in this page as a result set. This result set data I'll place in bean class through setter methods. 1 minute. See here you'll get the data result set format comes. This result set data I'll place in result set bin. Through setter methods I'll place here. Now it will receive your data, hall ticket number, name, C, C++, Java. These all setter getter methods will be there. It will receive. After that, this reference I'll pass to Sowlet. Sowlet will pass to JSP. JSP will communicate with Java bin to get the data. Then data comes. This is displayed in browser. Now you observe here what we are writing. HTML only. It is only presentation, no other. Here, sending all ticket number, receiving data, forwarding to JSP, only controlling. Here, JDBC, communication with database. Data will be here. Total data will be here. Whatever we retrieve data, through setter methods, I'll place there. Through getter method, I'll retrieve in JSP. See that purpose of Java bin. Setter getter, this is the reason. From whatever data comes from database, that is will place in bin. How will place? Through setter. How will get? Through getter. That is the purpose of Java bin. So Java bin purpose is that one. Because directly data, if you retrieve, result set will be there. Separate fields will not be there. That is the reason we are placing in setter, through setter. Whatever you want, you can prepare. Java code. Integer, all ticket number, string name, what all this all. Otherwise, result set format will be their data. That data through setter method will place. Through getter method will get. Now, once again you observe. Here, this program enter hall ticket number will enter one hall ticket number. When I click on submit button, all ticket number received here. This all ticket number passed to DAO class. This all ticket number passed to database. The data loaded. That is as a result set comes. Through setter method, I'll place in bin class. That reference I'll pass to Sowlet. That reference I'll forward to JSP. JSP will communicate with Java bin to get the data. This data and designing. Your data comes from bin. HTML code designing. This totally will pass to browser. So your controlling logic, your JDBC data access logic, your data, your presentation logic, your presentation logic. So presentation logic, two programs. One HTML program, one JSP program. Controlling logic, one program, Sowlet. And separate data separated, that is bin. Data access logic separated, that is DAO class. Now, like this will make it separate. Suppose in future, you want to design more attractive. What are the programs you have to modify? HTML, JSP. Then no effect on other code. You want to change the database. Which program you have to change? DAO class, data access object class. There only you have to change. No effect on other places. You want to change the data. Java bin. No effect on other places. Controlling 99% we won't change. It is always same will be there. Controlling same will be there. But updating presentation logic, very easy now. Updating data access logic, very easy. Updating data, very easy. But writing program, very complicated. See how many links are there? That is the reason only frameworks came. Frameworks, these all ready-made. These all already present. Open that program, customize. Open this program, customize. Open that program, customize. That's it. So based on this one only, frameworks came. This is difficult appears. Frameworks easy appears. Reason, these all already links prepared. Configurations already done. But in frameworks, what will happen? Sowlet program will not appear to you because Sowlet program always same will be there. Remaining appears to you. Remaining program open, modify, deploy. That's it. That is the benefit of frameworks. This type program I'll teach. Note down. Write the diagram. Is it over? This is we are going to implement. Once again, I'll explain the flow. Just you observe. It is one HTML program. It is one HTML program. Here, enter hall ticket number displayed. One text field displayed. Will enter hall ticket number. Will click on submit button. Then Servlet program executed. Servlet program will receive this hall ticket number. This hall ticket number passed to DAO class. This class will receive hall ticket number. This hall ticket number passed to database to get the data. This data loaded and this data returned as a result set. Through result set, getter methods will pass to bean. That means through setter methods we have to pass here. Here get string, get int, get float will write no. But here set C, set CPP, set Java, set all ticket number, set name. Setter methods will write. Through setter method data placed in bean class. That bean reference return to Servlet. Servlet will receive reference. This reference forwarded to JSP. JSP will communicate with Java bean to get the data. Through getter method data comes. So here setter methods like through setter methods it is placed. Here through getter methods it will retrieve. So here this is through setter method it is placed. Through getter method it returns. Here through setter method it is placed here. Through getter methods it will retrieve here. Here setter method, here getter methods. Okay. So result set data will place through setter methods in this program. This data will retrieve here through getter methods. Then we'll print the data. Okay. Is it over? This is you are going to see now. I'll close this all. File, new, dynamic web project. Suppose MVC. File, new, dynamic web project. I'll go for Tomcat 10. No. Here MVC. Next, generate XML, finish. Right click, new HTML. It is according to this result.html. Result.html. Next, finish. Just here, what we have to do, we have to display enter hall ticket number, this one, that's it. Form tag, enter hall ticket number. Input type equal to text, name equal to hall ticket number. Input type equal to submit. Input type equal to reset. That's it. Year. Is it confidential data, hall ticket number? No. Is it confidential? No. Then which method you have to use? Get. Is it required to write? No. Default is get. Action equal to this solid result solid. This solid URL pattern we have to write. Suppose result. Now, if you want, you can add background color, text color. Okay. Now you observe. Now, if I run this one, right click, run on server, save. Tomcat 10. Next, finish. Result.html. Enter hall ticket number, year, submit button, reset button. That's it. Okay. Write this one. Result.html. Over. Here, what is this HNO? Hall ticket number. What is this? Request parameter name. What is result? URL solid. It is URL pattern of result solid. It is request parameter name. Now we have tried solid. Is it completed HTML program? See, right click, new, solid. Package name, suppose MVC, class name, result, solid. HTTP solid. Next, here already URL pattern we decided, result. Next, which type of request coming? Get type. So do get you have to override. Overridden. Here, see the diagram. We have to receive hall ticket number. How to receive? What we have to write? String SA equal to request dot get parameter. Parameter name HNO, hall ticket number. Now hall ticket number, which format required? Integer. What we have to write? Int hall ticket number integer dot %. %, yes. It is converted to integer. Okay. This hall ticket number converted to integer. Now variable name hall ticket number I given here, you can write. Now this hall ticket number we have to pass to DAO class. It should return result bean. So here one method you have to write. The method should take parameter hall ticket number. The method should return result bean. So method name whatever you want you can write. That method parameter must be hall ticket number. Method return type must be result bean. That method we have to write in this class. That method as an instance method I'll write. Instance method, how many ways to access? 2 ways. What are those? Object, object reference. This class object we have to create. What we have to write? Result DAO. Something RDAO equal to new result DAO. Okay. Object created. After writing, it will remove. Okay, because that error we didn't write class. After writing that class, it will goes. Now, suppose method name get result. Method name get result. That takes integer hall ticket number. That returns result bean. Method name get result. Return type is result bean. Now what we have to write? Result bean. Something RB. RDAO dot get result. This method we have to write there, which will take hall ticket number. Now it is a method I am going to write in this class. It is a method I am going to write in this class as an instance method. That's what I'm calling with object reference. It takes hall ticket number. It takes one integer parameter. It returns result bean. This is one more class. This class. So this hall ticket number I'm passing. I'm getting result bean. That's what return type result bean. Parameter hall ticket number. That is I written here. Parameter hall ticket number. Return type result bean. But this method we have to write. Where we have to write? In DAO class. Is it understood? Is it clear? Say this hall ticket number I am passing to this program. Okay, hall ticket number I am passing. I am getting result bean. So that method I am calling get result. A method I am calling. It takes hall ticket number. I am passing hall ticket number. It returns result bean. Result bean. This method is present in this class. That's what that object I created. With that object reference only I called. Okay. Now after this, what you have to do? This result bean we have to forward. We have to forward. So forward forward to JSP. But if you want to forward this one as an attribute, you have to save. Request, same request passed in forwarding or new request comes. Same request. That's what you can attach to this one to request. Request also attributes are there. Set attribute, get attribute. Here set attribute. Here get attribute. Like that we can write. Now request dot set attribute. Attribute name. Whatever you want, you can write. I am writing result. Attribute value RB. Here at set attribute method, two parameters will be there. Two parameters. First parameter string. String as it is string I passed. Second parameter object. But what I passed result bean. Is it valid? How it is valid? Upcasting. It is subclass of object class. Valid. Now if I forward, it is forwarded. How to forward in Solid? Request dispatcher RD equal to request dot get request dispatcher. Now where you have to forward? Here forwarding into JSP. Result dot JSP. Result dot JSP. After that, forward RD dot forward. Request response. Solid program completed. Okay, this is solid program. It is hard ticket number received. It is passed here. This is we got it. This is I passed. This part only written. Okay. Now this program write this program. This class name result solid.java. Write the program. Task may be different, but writing program style is same. Any MVC program. Task may be different, but writing program style is same. So your hall ticket number received from HTML converted into integer, DAO class object created. It is and it is set attribute added. It is forwarded. Okay. Remaining part we'll see tomorrow. So if possible, tomorrow is the last class. Okay. So tomorrow almost it is going to complete. Tomorrow last class. Just only these three. 1, 2, 3. And reflection API. It will finish. Tomorrow we'll see continuation. Online students, 1 minute. Banu, yeah, we can write. HTML 5.0 may supports. Yeah, notes I'll upload in Google Classroom. Ajay, I'll upload. Spring not comes under Advanced Java, Ashok. That is separate class. Miru, Myru. Okay. Tomorrow I'll explain. Okay. Once again, I'll explain. Saroj, you contact admin only. Data structures for to improve logical skills required. Ishwant, that is Tomcat 9 you have to use, and you need to copy jar files. Muskan Attar, thank you. Yes, Jay Krishna, you can join. This is going to complete tomorrow. This batch is going to complete tomorrow. You can join Spring also, development, security, operations also. We'll see continuation tomorrow. Banu, here they divided to faculties. That's what I'm teaching here, only core and advanced. They assigned only core advanced. Other faculties will teach Spring. We'll see continuation tomorrow.